Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle. Today is the 30th of December, but this puzzle is for yesterday's, the 29th of December, and the reason I'm playing it again, big stress on the word again, is because apparently yesterday's solution contained a fluke. And I would like this channel to be a bit of a repository of video solutions to the games from the New York Times and the LA Times, and naturally, most importantly, the Guardian, but the others as well. I'd like people to be able to come back here and find the solutions if they can. And if any game is a fluke, and I don't notice that I just got to the solution that included a fluke, then I will generally run a corrections video. So that's what I'm doing here. This is a corrections video. Now, the problem was that I had actually played this game twice, and the video hadn't recorded twice. And so I played it the third time, and I think the solution was probably still in my head. Quite a bit of it was still in my head yesterday when I played it, and so I didn't notice when I had omitted to put in a pencil mark for a candidate, and so I got there with a fluke. Most likely, the explanation is that the solution was somewhere in my head already, and so I had made an assumption of something. But today is the next day, and I have entirely forgotten now what the game consisted of. So I shall have to start from scratch. I have no idea what I can't remember from yesterday what any patterns, and so I shall just get on and play it again, and hopefully this time it will be a flukeless game, and it will be on the channel in case you need a solution. I see 2 blocking across here and 2 blocking across here and 2 going up there, and I now see a 2 in that square. I have a feeling that was one of the first things I did yesterday, either in the first game, the second game, and the third game I played it. 2 blocks here, 2 blocks here, 2 blocks here, 2 blocks here, and 2 blocks here. I'm beginning to get my memory back. I do remember that as well. Okay. Can't remember much else though. Let's get on. Oh yes, 4 and 6 block here, so this is a 4 and a 6 here, and the missing numbers here are 1, 7 and 8, but we have a 7 and 8 blocking this square, so that has to be a 1. Three blocks down here and 3 blocks across here. So this is going to be a pair of 3s. By the way, I'm going to put in candidates now because I used candidates the 3 times that I played it before, so I'm going to put them in now. I'm not going to waste time. And 3 will block up here, and then 3 blocks across here, and 3 blocks up here, so that 3 has to fit there. The 3 blocks across here and across here, so that will put a pair of 3s into those squares there. The 3 blocking down here and up here will put 3s there. Oh, sorry, almost messed it up again. Okay. Now, what else do we see? 2 blocks down here, so 2 is a pair in those squares there. 2 blocks down here. Okay. 4 blocks up here, 4 blocks down here, and 4 blocks across there. So that's a pair of 4s to place there. 7 blocks across here and up there. So 7 is a pair there. And then 7 blocks across here, and up here. So now we can place the 7 there. We can also say 7 blocking up here and up here puts a pair of 7s into those squares there. we have this one blocking across this row, one blocking across this row, and one blocking up here. That's a 1 in that square now. One blocking down here, up here, limit 1 to that column there. One blocking across here and across here, so 1 is in one of those two squares there. 7 blocks down here, 7 blocks across here and here, so that is a 7 that we can place. That will put 7s into those squares up there. I don't know if this is how I played it yesterday. I don't think so. 1 blocks up here, 1 blocks down here, so that's a pair of 1s there. Let's go through the digits actually. 2s, can't do anything else on 2s. 3s, can't do anything else on 3 just yet. 4, oh yeah, 6 and 4. This 6 and 4 are in these two squares, aren't they? And these were 7 and 8. Okay, let's put those in. 9 blocks down here, 9 blocks down here, so that's a 9 we can place. And then 9 across here and across here. We'll put a pair of 9s there. 5 blocks this square here, so 5 is somewhere in that column there. 5 blocks down here and 5 blocks across here, so that's a 5 to place there, and that will give us a pair of 5s in those squares. Four blocks across here now, so that's a 4 we can place there. Missing numbers here are 6 and 8, I think. Okay. Okay, let's have another look. Okay, so now we've got a single 1 here. Okay, and then 1 block's up here and down here, so yep, I do remember getting a naked pair of 1 and 2 here, now I come to think about it, but it didn't do me much good anyway. Now 5 blocks up here, so we can place 5 in those squares, and also up here like that. Three now blocks across here, so 3 is in one of these squares, which means that that is not true any longer. So 3 must be in this square now, and then 9 is here. So now we have 9 blocking up here, and we have a pair of 9s in those squares. We have 9 blocking across here, and 9 blocking up here, so we have a pair of 9s in those squares. Four blocks across here, so 4 is in one of those two squares there. This 5 must be true. Okay, so we got 5 in the top and bottom rows, so this has to be a 5 there, and we can remove candidate 5s there. I did that yesterday, it's like same logic. 5 blocks across here, so 5 is in those squares there. 5 blocks this square here, so 5 is a pair there. Where's the sixes? Oh, here we are. Okay, actually 7 is a pointing candidate here, so that is not true, is it? That cannot be 7. So 7 must be in this square here. Okay, and then this can't be 7 here. Let's remove candidate 7. 7 must be in this square here. Okay. Now we also have an 8 as a pointing candidate blocking that square, so 8 is in one of those two squares. Okay, let's just go through one final time and make sure we've got what we can get. Okay, so we've got 1 limited to the middle and bottom row here, so that 1 must be placed because that's the only chance of putting it in the top row in this chute. Okay, let's get rid of candidate 1 there now. If this is 8 and 9, this has got to be 8 and 9 as well, although we don't have any help there just yet. Okay, so 1 is done. 2 is as much as we can do. 3, okay, don't know anything else. 4, yeah, 4 blocks up here, 4 blocks across here now, so 4 is a pair there, which means that this is no longer true. 4 must in fact be in that square there. This 6 blocks this square here, so I know 6 is somewhere in one of these 3 squares. Also, this 8, we've got 7 and 8 here as pointing candidate. 8 blocks that square, so 8 has got to be in one of these 2 squares. We've got 1 blocking here, so an 8 blocking here, I should say. So 8 has got to be in those 2 squares in that block here. We'll get to this in a minute. Right, 3s. Oh. 8 blocks across here like this, so 8 is in one of these squares here, so that can't be true any longer. That cannot be 8. Let's remove it and let's place our 8 in here. Okay, I'll put the 3 8s in there actually. I believe it was the 9 that I didn't fill in all the candidates properly yesterday, so channel viewers informed me. Okay, I'm just looking to see what the missing number here and here is. It's a 6, isn't it? 5 and 6. Any help? 5 or 6? No. No, not really. Right, so I think then that is all of the pairs that I can do. Now I know that in the bottom chute the missing numbers are 6 and 8, and I know that I can't do anything about finding any of them, so I'm going to put them in like so, candidates 6 and 8, and they are done now. Okay. And then the top shoot, well, this block is complete. This is complete. We've got 3 numbers in 3 squares. This is not yet done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is done. Excuse me, 6 blocks across here. So 6 is available in those squares. 7, 8 blocks up here, and 8 blocks across here like this. So 8 is available in those squares. And the 9 is already placed, sorry, okay. Down here we've got 1 in, 2 in, 3 blocks across here like this. Okay, this is a naked pair of 2 here, 1 and 2 here, so 3 is available in those squares. 4 we have, 5 is placed, 6, 3 and 6 is placed here. Oh, 6 is limited, yeah, because 6 blocks up here, right, I remember now, 6 is there. 7, 8, and now 9. Now this is where I messed it up yesterday, I think, so 9 in these 3 squares, like so. Okay, let's have a look at 1. Ah, yeah, 6 6 has to be here in one of these 2 squares, doesn't it? Because 6 blocks this square, so 6 is limited here. So this has to be a 6. I said 5 and 6 are missing here, not noticing. Actually, that is our 6. That is our 5, sorry, because the 6 is here. So that has to be our 6. There we go. So that will be our 4, and that will be our 6. Okay, then down here we've got 8, and 6 goes there. 8 up here puts a 7 in that square, 8 in that square. 7 gives us, sorry, says that that cannot be a 7, but we can place a 7 here. We have only 1 3 left to get there, so we can put that in now, and that means that this 3 can be removed. We have 1 number to get in this column, and it's a 5, so let's put it in. And the missing number here now is a 4, I do believe. Let's put in 4. Okay. Yeah, looking okay. Now this block here doesn't have all of its candidates yet. Everywhere else does. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No 6s are in place just yet. So we have a 6 blocking here. So 6 can be in any of those squares. We have 7, we have 8. How about 9? We have 9 blocking up here. So 9 can appear in these 3 squares like so. So now I do believe we have a complete collection of candidates. So let's see any patterns that emerge. Now I see 4. Okay, this can't be 4 any longer. Let's remove it and let's place our 4 in that square there. Something's wrong here. 8, 9, 6, 8. That can't be right. Okay, that's because we've got a 6 here already, so we know that is in fact an 8. That gives us a 9 here. 5 is in this square. 8 is in this square then. That puts a 6 here. We just need a 5 to complete that row. 3 now must be here. 9 will complete the top row. And this will have to be a 6. The missing number here now is a 3. This 3 means this is not true. So 3 will have to be here. Let's get rid of candidate 3 there. And get rid of candidate 3 there. This 5 here gives us a single 9 in this square. And that will give us an 8 over here. Let's get rid of candidate 8. Also, this 8 means that that 8 can no longer be true. Okay. Right, we have a 6 here already, so this is in fact an 8 here. meaning this is a 6, giving us an 8 here. Let's get rid of candidate 8 there, leaving us with a 5, 6 pair. Now this 5 up here puts a 6 in this square here, 5 there. These 6s can be removed now, and now we've got a pair of 4 and 9. So 9 here gives us a 4 in this square and 9 in this square. A 4 gives us a 1 here, a 4 here. The 1 places a 2 here and a 1 here. The 2 gives us a 6. And to finish a 2, a flukeless game in around about the same time I think it took me yesterday, although I did chat a bit more today at the beginning, before beginning, so maybe it was slightly faster again today. I guess these things, if you play them very often, you'll remember quite a lot of them. I did remember sections of that, not all of it, but sections I certainly did remember. So that's one for the records, one for the archives. Let's say you probably won't be playing this one again because you've already did it yesterday, but I would like to keep this video up, and it will be linked to from the game where I did it with a fluke, but I won't pull that one down. I'll keep that video up, and I'll put this one up too. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you very much. Bye bye.